Hi guys. Recently I have passed real estate California salesperson exam, so I thought sharing my experience with you guys and uh, you know, and also I have created a quiz application that might be helpful if you practice the quiz and practice, so that you can clear your salesperson exam easily. So this app is just you have to register it to sign in, and you need to register because I need to store you know what questions you have tried, and so that information I need to store, so that's why you need to register. So in order to register, you have to click on this don't have account, register here. So after you have an account, you can log in with your password, and email is your username. And if you forgot your password, you can click that link, or you can contact us using this link over here. So let me log in to one account and show you the interface. So after you log in, you will see a few sections here which says start quiz, and here you can input how many questions you want to display, and this is just for informational purpose. So it says I have 689 questions in my question and answer bank, and it says 679 questions are still remaining, so I have only probably tried only 10 11 10 of them. So so this is the first portion. So your goal is to try all those 689 questions. So after you done this section and all the questions you have at least answered correctly at least once, um, so then this section, the weak questions, any questions which you have answered incorrectly. So here you can practice, like say out of 689 questions, like say if you have hundreds questions wrong, so you may want to practice those. But if you have a lot of weak questions, so this section will give you all the questions which you did wrong. If you have hundreds, there's no, so it will give you all 100 questions here. um, so this section below here is retake wrong questions at your own pace. So if you have a lot of wrong questions, and of course you cannot try, like say if you have hundreds and 200 questions wrong, you cannot try at 200 questions at once. So this section allows you to take them at your pace, so you can input here how many questions you want to try, and retake your weak questions limit. So in this section I have this two tabs here, or two buttons here. So it says populate once, hit only once. That means when you hit this populate once button, so it will populate your records how many questions you have answered wrong, at least once, right? So you have to do only once, not, you don't have to do all the time, just only once. Now after you have done that, you do this retake weak questions. Uh, you know you hit that, and it will it will present you the questions which you have answered wrong, and and the number of questions will be displayed, whatever you have set here, which is 25. So that way you can do at your own pace, instead of trying all the question at once. And the last section is a mock test. Here you can just after you've done all practice work, you can test your knowledge. Just say I want to start my 50 questions, and you start your mock test, and that way you can do more practice. So okay, let's start some sample quiz, and you can see how the questions are presented. So let's say click on this section here, start quiz. So you can see here, I can see 25 questions over here, and after 25 questions there is a submit button. So I thought, I created this app because, when I was trying those different quiz apps, so in those ones, like each questions you have to hit next, 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 and it was very time consuming. So I thought, I need a better way of, whatever questions I want to try, I want to see them and then, quickly, do that many questions at once versus just one. It was very tiring if you have a lot of questions to try. So that's the reason I have went with this kind of interface that kind of helped me out a lot. So let's try a few questions and I will show you how we submit the some questions. So in this question, so even though I have 25 questions here, and if I'm running out of time and I have to go somewhere, like say I have only answered like say 5 questions in this one, and I can still submit. It's not going to check whether you have answered all the 25 questions. The reason for that is just simple. So like if I don't have time, I just did my 5 questions out of 25, and it will still if I did 5 questions correctly, so it will take out the 5 questions from my whatever the 689 questions out of my so that way I can go with my own pace. If I can answer correctly, they will be taken out from my questions bank list. So you don't have to complete all the questions here, but it will be grading based on how many questions you have answered though. So let's try some questions and hit the submit button. So let's try this question. What is the main justification of the zoning ordinances? So let's see, they promote the general health, safety and welfare of the community. They keep taxes in an ordered fashion. The separation of the commercial and residential keep values higher. The equal out the mix of the commercial and residential areas. So the answer for this one is the first one, because of course they nothing to do with the taxes, and it's not the separation of the commercial and residential keeps values higher. That's not their main justification. And then they equal out the mix of the commercial and residential areas. Of course, their main justification is the general health, safety, and welfare of the community. So let's do this one. Let's try some few more questions. In some states, a deed of trust is recorded in place of. Regarding acceptance of loan terms? Nope. Recording a mortgage, recording a promissory note, or recording a title. So I think the correct answer is the recording the mortgage. Let's do this one. What is the best way to determine if a neighboring property is encroaching on another? I think you have to do a survey. So obtain a court order? I don't think so. Obtaining a survey looks correct. Visually inspect the properties in questions. No, you cannot find by that. Compare land maps and of both properties. No, I think you have to obtain the survey to find out whether you are encroaching or neighbor is encroaching. So let's do one more question. Let's say question number 7. A table or chart that is showing how much of each mortgage payment that is applied to interest and how much is applied to the principal is called a amortization schedule, mortgage division chart, interest to principal chart, and loan expiration schedule. So it's called amortization. So let's say I only answered 3 questions here, and I did I don't have time to try all 25 at this time. So I click on submit. So after you submit it, you will see it says you correct are 4, which I think we only tried 4 questions. So out of 25, your passing score is 16%. Of course, you did not try all 25, but if you answer, let's say you tried, you did 5 questions and there was a 4 correct, one was incorrect. So you will see a report here saying what was your incorrect question and what should be the correct answer for that. So let me do one incorrect and then I show you that one as well. So let me do a retake quiz here. So here you can see this number is gone down by whatever questions I have tried. 4 questions, so it's gone down. It was 6879 before, so it's now 675. So let me do again, and I will try only one question, and we answered it wrong, so that you know what I'm talking about. So let's say let's try this question and I will answer it wrong. So if an owner reduces the principal on a loan before the due date, it is called a prepayment. But let me give some different let's say a loan reduction strategy. So I know it is wrong, so let's see what happened if I just do a submit here. So of course it says your correct answer is 0, and it tells me this is a question I answered wrong, and it says the correct answer is it should be prepayment, and it's give you some explanation also. Yeah, so this 675 question did not go down because I did not answer any questions correctly. Just one more thing, you can see here I say QID, which is my internal questions ID number. So if you find some question wrong, or you think that's not right, or something is missing, so if you could send me this question ID number with this text and your your explanation or something, or any comment, so that will help me to find out if I need to correct my question answer, or anything that you would like, any explanation on that question. I think that's about it. If you have any questions, you can click on the contact us form and send us and that will send me an email out. Thanks a lot, guys, and hopefully you will clear your exam easily. Bye.